Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Promoter IZZY ASIF at the Eubank Liam Smith press conference. I've got to ask you, how excited are you for the fight?
Yeah, even more excited after that. Really heated press conference. Always knew it was going to be a good fight, but I think it's just built over the time. It's got bigger and bigger and bigger. And yeah, and it's going to be a massive night Saturday. Looking forward to it. And the undercard, what an undercard this is. Quality fights, a lot of 50-50 fights, exciting fights, and future world champions on the undercard. So yeah, looking forward to the whole show.
Obviously, you're neutral on this production. Who are you backing? What's your money on?
I think it's going to be really close. A lot closer than I first thought it was going to happen when it first announced. But I edge with Eubank. I think he's just got that little bit more class, a little bit more boxing ability. I know Liam's been boxing for years and got a lot of experience and been in top fights. But I just believe Eubank's just got that little bit more class to edge it. But listen, it won't surprise me either way. But I think it's going to be close. There's been a lot of mind games played with it. We know Eubank saying he's been 50%, but it's going to be a close one, but I'll just edge it with Eubank Jr. at the minute.
What do you make of what was said in the press conference? He got quite heated, a lot of personal insults.
See, I'm not. There's certain things you don't do, and when they start talking about each other's personal stuff and start talking about certain things that were said there, I'm against it. I didn't think it was right. I think below the belt, and certain comments were made about the location where Liam's from, and talk about people's sexuality. I think that needs to be out of it. Just crack on with the boxing, and personally, below the belt, I didn't expect that. But listen, it is what it is. It's one of them things, not something that I would kind of be happy to be part of. Some of them, but listen, it's boxing and there's a lot of emotions. They're trying to make weight. Fighters are in a really touchy position when it's a day before the weigh-in. So that's the only benefit of that you give them. But listen, it's going to cause some more stir tomorrow. I think as this fight gets closer to Saturday, it's going to build more and more and more hype.
100%. IZZY, I've got to ask you, now that you're here, you've got a big show coming up yourself on February the 10th in Sheffield. You've got a big headline, 50-50 Reece Mould versus Hamid Gaz for the WBA title and an English title on the line as well. A big statement from you, your first title show?
Yeah, like 2022 were really good shows production-wise for us. 2023, as I said it in a few interviews before, it's about putting good titles on, good fights on, big titles. Reece Mould, Hamid Gaz is a genuine 50-50 fight and a quality fight. Somebody 18-0 and somebody 16-1 who's only lost to Lee Wood, who's a world-class operator. So I believe it's going to be a real good fight, something I'm looking forward to. And the kind of fights I want as a promoter, I want to be involved in on regular basis. And this is why I got involved in the sport, to be promoting shows like this. And let's see what this year brings. Hopefully more of these kind of fights, more 50-50 fights where both guys want it, local lads hungry for it, both sell tickets, and it's exciting to be part of stuff like this.
Definitely. Have you got any more shows planned after this one?
We've got 6 dates in total. Obviously, we're not going to announce them yet, but we've penciled in 6 dates. We want regular shows all over, all my fighters to be busy. And yeah, we're not going to just be based in Sheffield. There's a few shows down south. There's one in Midlands. So expecting a busy year, and hopefully more of this Reece Mould, Hamid Gaz, that kind of calibre titles, and keep putting them 50-50 fights on, because that's what the crowd want to see. I think boxing went a bit stale, we're in one-sided fights, and people want to see that kind of stuff, and that's what we want to do. We want people to be excited about the shows and really not knowing which way it's going to go. You see a lot of fights where people already think, yeah, it's going to be one-sided, but similar to this one, there's a lot of people swaying to Eubank, there's a lot of people swaying to Liam Smith, and I think it's a genuine 50-50 fight. And that's what boxing needs. We need to be getting more 50-50 fights. And I believe a lot of the promotion outfits out there, that's what they're looking at, putting these kind of shows on. So I can see boxing booming this year, and a massive year for everybody involved in shows. And let's pray for a good year, and let's see some good fights and entertain the crowd, and let's get back up there.
I'm guessing your dream is ultimately GBM Sports on this sort of stage at some point?
Listen, it's not just a dream, I've actually visioned it already. I said to a few people, I can see yourself sitting in this kind of stage and this kind of magnitude of show, and why not? If we didn't believe I could be in a stage like this or put shows on like this, I won't be in this game, I won't be promoting shows, because it's a tough old business. And if I didn't believe I could get there, top 4 or 5 promoters in the country, I wouldn't be involved in this game. Yeah, one day you'll see GBM Sports here, we'll be putting a big world title on, and then I'll tell people I told you so. But listen, not carried away. I know it's a tough old game and it's a tough business, and with the right financial team behind us, what we've established, and right team behind us, anything's possible. So we'll keep going till we get to the top.
IZZY, thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to your show on February the 10th in Sheffield.
Thank you.